And it's going to be the Titans of Tap, ladies and gentlemen. We got some tappy teams that are coming in now after the ladies will exit stage left. It's Doge and Ian Nibba. This is going to be an interesting one. Both of them are well-renowned in the world of classic Tetris. Both have made it to CTWC 2020. Kirby, your thoughts on these two excellent tappers?
Oh, they're both good at the game, for sure. I know Doge has something like 10, 19, 5 clears. He can tap so fast, and he's got some good stacking to back it up. And I know Ian's got some pile of max outs. He's a little quiet on the scene lately. I'm mostly active in CTM, so I don't know what he's up to these days, but he's a solid player.
Yeah, he's been hanging out a lot in the friendlies here. He loves playing friendlies. He doesn't really like playing matches that are ranked and rated, so that's not his thing these days. He just likes to play for fun with nothing on the line. Although this one's going to have some bragging rights. These two guys had a few things to say amongst each other, and we'll see that in just a moment. So, Kirby, I want to say thank you for joining me for that excellent match. I hope to have you on again in the future for future matches of friendlies on this show. And again, maybe we'll see you at one of the next shows against the Phenoms champ.
Both of these sound fun.
Without question. Kirby, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I will catch you around later.
Absolutely. My honor, of course. That was the lovely Kirby, ladies and gentlemen. Guideline superstar. Total awesome accolades in the world of CTM, Future Circuit and Community Tier Tournament champion. She's one of the best. Make sure you give her your respect, of course. But I do have, as she mentioned, another commentator is going to come join me for the next two matches, actually. And who better to come in here and join me to talk about tappers than probably one of the best tappers. He's on this show all the time, breaking down the X's and O's of the Tetraminos. He is the Hydrantdude. He'll be here to break down the next two matches because they're a bunch of tapper teens, right? Tappy teens that are coming in. But before we get him in, let's take a look at Doge and Ian. They had a few things to say amongst each other, and I'm sure you would like to hear their thoughts.
Hello everyone watching on the Friendly Show. My name is Doge.
He has a player that has worked his way all the way to the top, becoming the King's Fame 5 of 2021.
First of all, I'm a Summit winner. I'm a winner of the Kingsman Invitational Tournament qualifier for the CTWC, and I have several 1.2s with 11 19.5s.
There he is! Doge is the official winner of the third installment of the Kingsman Invitational Tournament. GG's to you!
What do I think of my opponent? Well, I think Ian's a great player who can threaten to max out nearly every time, and he can definitely put up a fight in Masters with his max out consistency. And he's also really fast, and he can get out of some really impossible digs with his incredibly fast tap.
And look at Hydrantdude get further along. There's another one to go to 828 for him. Beautiful board for Ian. Absolute control of the tap. Good stack.
What does this match mean to me? This match means a lot to me since it was a rematch from October Challengers, and that was a really great run for me. And I feel like Ian had something to prove in that tournament because his run wasn't amazing, but I feel like he can really prove himself again with this rematch. Now, winning would be awesome because, you know, a rematch is always nice to win. But even if I lost, it wouldn't be horrible because Ian's a really close match, and losing would still be alright. You know, I'm sure we would have played a good game. So still, it's going to be great to play in. I'm really glad to be invited onto this friendly show, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. So thanks a lot, King.
Hello, my name is Ian, also known as Ian Nibba.
Has been a fixture in the competitive scene for quite some time. Been playing CTM, he's made it to the Masters event. He's been at CTWC, making the top 64 and winning some high-class matches there.
And I've also taken certain amount of max outs, like 210, maybe more. I've also accomplished a title called CTWC Veteran Player now, as I finished top 4 last year.
Deficit up top.
Oh, Matt in
Wow.
trouble. He
Matt-
can't get the
Matt's
eye
gonna-
over,
Nope,
and
and
Matt
that's
is
it.
out. Ian moves on. Good games,
Special
Matt.
delivery for Ian.
Doge? I think Doge is a really outstanding and upcoming player. Like, he's been improving a lot recently, and the fact that he has 1.2, level 34, and 19.5 completed multiple times, I think he's a really good match, to be honest. And honestly, I think things could go either way. Like, could be me or him winning this.
Doge, another Texas to go to 846. And another one for him to take the lead at 881. We're coming down to the wire. It's gonna come down to the final kill streak.
This match really means a lot to me because I'm facing a player that's evenly matched with me. Like I said before, he's gotten really high achievements and stuff like that. He also has 1.2, and he also has like level 34. I said that already, but what I'm saying is that he's made a lot of accomplishments as well in this classic Tetris game, and hopefully I can show what I'm made of as well against him, and hopefully things go out and we're gonna put on a show.
And balls his way to victory with an A15. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tetris Friendlies Reckoning, the super show of all super shows. Our WrestleMania here on this program continues on with this next absolutely stellar matchup. Let's get the introductions going on the left-hand side. He is one of my favorite players that I got to watch a lot of in 2019, making his way into Friendlies, starting out in the competitive scene here. And then he became a member of the CTL and played games over there, climbing up that ladder all the way to Division 2. He is a winner of the Champion Summit of CTL, winning his Division 4-5 group. And then, most notably here for me, he is the third ever Kingsman Invitational Tournament champion, winning a free entry qualifying to the 2020 tournament. And he made the most of it, getting into the top 64 and making his presence known there. He is a tappy T that has completed 19.5 numerous times. And he said, King, anytime you do an event, I want to be there. And that's why he's here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the Kings, Phase 5 of 2021, Doge! Another right-hand side, his opponent is a player that loves friendlies too. He comes here all the time looking for a fight to get himself better and better at the game. He's done a number of different accomplishments, including making it to the top 4 of his group at CTWC 2020. He has done 19 max outs. He's done 18 max outs hundreds of times. And he's ready to show the world that he's going to do it here against a fellow tapper. He is the Hawaiian Baller Ian Nibba! And in order to call this matchup, I had to bring one of the best tappers in the world, in my opinion. Put on a hell of a show at CTWC 2020, and he recently just got his own Cerebral Assassin shirt in the mail. He is the Hydrantdude! Welcome in, my friend.
Thank you, King. It's great to be here. Great match here to commentate. Like, really evenly matched players, I think, so this is going to be awesome.
You know, I had to bring you in for this one. You have to be on the Super Shows. Everybody loves your commentary. Even YouTube said so.
Yeah, even YouTube. No
Even
way.
YouTube. Yeah, they love. You are the yin to my yang, is what they would say. So. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's going to work. This is a grudge match between two titans of tap. It is 18 all the way. They have given the readies in the chat. Best of 5, first to 3 will win. I am excited. The Hydrantdude, definitely excited for this as well. Let's go. Count them down. Hydrantdude, please. The honors. Oh, maybe if I type it right. The honors will be yours. Please get game number 1 underway for them.
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And there you go. We're underway, baby. The Titans of Tap. Doge and Ian, as Hydrantdude said, these guys are really good. I mean, if you saw in the video, Doge, truly outstanding. First of all, I want to say thanks a lot, Tristan, for the raid party at 20 during the video. It's much appreciated. We just got a raid party at 21 for Classic Tetris Pal. Wow. Thank you so much, my pals over there. You are here just in time. This is game number 1 of the Titans of Tap. Ian and Doge squaring off in this mega showdown. Absolutely a good one.
Yeah, I think the thing is about both these players, like, it's pretty common, like, there's a lot of Tapper 1.2s these days, but I think both of these are really consistent at sort of match play here. So, like, I think they're going to put on a great show tonight. I think we're not going to see too many early top outs. We're going to see some kill screens, some max outs. It's going to be a great match.
And I think Van Dweller agrees with you because he just gave 10 gift subs to the community. Oh, my word. Look at all these people that just got gift subs. Half of them not even ever coming on this stream, so why do they get one? But it's okay. Thank you so much, Van Dweller. You are a true angel. Let's go to score check. 125 for Doge, 128 for Ian. Doge hit a Tetris. Ian will match it too. So we're at 147 to 151 respectively. Hydra, you mentioned that Doge has a bunch of 19.5s. How incredible of it. Can you explain to the normies out there maybe that don't understand how difficult that really is?
I mean, I've tried 19.5. Like, I've sat there for like 3 hours once trying to beat it. I don't think I got past like 5 or 6 lines in. Like, it's just insanity how high. Oh my goodness. Doge's gonna have to use his 19.5 skills right here. He's up way high.
That's like 18.6 right there. Oh my god. They need some really help.
Long bar.
Now he's gonna get it. Oh my god.
Hang it all the way over. And you can see the tapping speed right there that you need to get 19.5. Can he get something over this? Oh no!
And that'll do it. And he is topped out at 180. He just played with fire at the top there. Try to rely on that 19.5 as Hydrantdude said, but at the end of the day, the pieces didn't come to help him get out. And Ian at 250 has taken game number 1. GG's.
Yeah, 19.5's a crazy thing because you need like really fast taps to be able to pull it off, and then you also need that excellent piece control, that excellent thinking and planning, and not putting too much stuff on the holes. It's just so much work to get that massive pile of garbage down. So really impressive to have so many 19.5 clears. You might even have the most because I think a lot of people they'll play it once, they'll beat it, and then they're done because nobody wants to play 19.5. It's just so hard. So
yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, I've been playing, like, I'm taking a break now, but before I was kind of doing warm-ups on like 19.2, 19.3, and it just gets boring after a while. It's just like you feel like you're not getting anywhere. So I can see why like a 19.5 for some of the best would just be like, God, this is so tedious.
yeah.
All right, have it ready from Ian. We just need a ready from Doge, and we'll continue on.
And also mentioning in chat, he got one line away from clearing 19.5 recently. I saw a screenshot of that in our DMs.
Wow.
Showing that he's also very much at that level. One line away isn't clearing it, but it's real close.
Yeah, it's truly an outstanding achievement for those that have done it. There's not that many people that can claim that degree, and then talk about Doge, who's done it numerous times. That's truly an outstanding feat. We're ready to go. They are looking ready, and they've said ready. So it's time. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We'll get game number 2 underway. You know, Hydrant. Yeah, they did actually. You're right. You know, Hydrant. I was hoping that Doge would kind of learn his lesson. He kind of played the same way he just finished playing that game number 1. He played exactly that way in the match against Matt Martin when they played for the title. He basically went very aggressive, and had told me later on that he was very nervous because of the. Oh, look at that! All the. What do they call that? Is that called the
5 and below?
The 5 and below. Wasn't that the OJ before? The OJ, right?
OJ is different. It's when you tuck the J in underneath the O.
Tuck the J in the okay. That's 5 and below. There you go. King's gonna get all these unique solves down pat, so I can be the ultimate commentator. But that's why Hydrantdude is here. Hydrantdude's here to make sure to put me in check. The 5 and below, beautifully done by Doge on that left side. He's at 73,000. Ian at 72. He's waiting for a square of his own on that right side. I'll go with the L spin instead. Looks pretty fancy.
That right there, what Doge just did, that was OJ.
There you go.
I don't know if you saw it, but
I did, yes.
But, yeah, okay, cool. He's showing it off, going all the way around.
He's giving the king education lesson. He's teaching me on what all these things do, because I didn't watch the Sharky video on spins and tucks. Sorry. So Hydra, you've had experience playing Doge before. I don't know if you've played Ian. I don't recall off the top of my head, but I know you and Doge played at the Kingsman Invitational Tournament. You guys played in the semifinal match. I was just recently rewatching that as I uploaded it to the Twitch VODs now. So for those that would like to watch the CTWC Kingsman Invitational Tournament, it is up there in my Twitch VODs. You can go check it out. Do you recall that match? I know sometimes you kind of forget some of the matches, but I don't know if you recall playing Doge.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've played Ian actually, but Doge, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I've played like 200 matches or something, so it does get hard to keep track. But
I don't blame you. I call 200 matches a week. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's a lot of commentating. That's why you're one of the best. You got all that practice.
I appreciate that. Don't tell Van that. Oh, he's here in the chat. Oops, sorry. Score track 243 for Doge, 225 for Ian. Ian's gonna get a nice T-spin in the middle there. Doge with a bunch of holes that he's looking to dig out. But yeah, go ahead, Hydrant. You were saying that you've played Ian before, and I could talk about you playing Doge at the kit. Your experience. Look at that dirty Tetris in the middle. I think that was. He's going to set up for another one. Let me see if he's going to get it. Come on. Oh, he'll get the triple instead. You can see on his face.
2 triples. It always hurts when you get the just the wrong sequence. Like, I mean, it's still a right sequence because you cleared it down, but it could have been better.
Agreed. So give us your take on playing Ian. How difficult of opponent he is in match play.
I think he's really consistent. Like way back in the day, he was not a consistent player, but nowadays, like, he can get like 900 max out after max out in competition. Maybe now and then he has a bad day and he'll get a couple 200k top outs in there, but when he's on his game, like, you can expect to see a kill screen every game from Ian, and you got to play up to that. And yeah, it's a tough match. And I think Doge is fairly similar. I would actually say that Doge is probably a little bit less consistent. I mean, we've already seen that in this match, but I think when he gets his game going, he'll also get the higher score. So probably see the higher end of max outs and 1.1s and such from him.
No, I agree. So before he had topped out in game number 1, I was kind of alluding to his match against Matt Martin. He played similarly in that regard, where he had a very early top out in game number 1. The nerves kind of got to him a little bit, and he felt shaky. And to me, he probably played one of his best competitive games ever in the decider. He ended up coming back to get them into the decider. He was down 2-0. Looked like it was going to be a sweep from Matt Martin, and then Matt kind of gave him an early gift. And then game number 4, Doge came out playing very well. And then they went to a absolutely barn burner of a decider, going all the way to kill screen, where Doge nearly took the title away. He was basically a triple away from winning the Friendlies title. But to me, in that game 5, he played so well. He was getting droughted most of the game, and you could tell he was playing conservative. And I think when Doge plays conservative and not aggressive and knows when to make his burns and rely on himself to do good stacking, that's where I think his game needs to be taken in order to get that consistency. And I don't know if you had watched that game, but to me, that was honestly his best competitive performance. I loved watching his play. He played so well. And here we go. We're going to go into transition at 5:10 for Doge, Ian at 4:24. They're off and running, Hydrantdude.
Yeah, probably going to see about a 70k lead for Doge going into this transition. So Ian's got some work to do, but it could really go either way with the transition like this sort of lead. It's not like a 200k lead where you're fighting for it the whole time. I mean, with just a few good Tetrises and a little bit of a dig from Doge, they'll be neck and neck again. So definitely going to be a tight match here, as long as we don't see them topping out too early.
Right now, Doge maintaining his stack very well. He's at 571, slams a Tetris to go to 598. Ian catching up at 512 with his Tetris. They're on level 21s. Another Tetris for Doge. This is where kind of Doge starts to look like he's on automatic drive, when you can see him place these pieces so neatly. Looks like he knows exactly where he wants every single piece to go, even when it doesn't come in the order he wants. He just feels so effortless.
Yeah, seeing some smooth stacking here from Doge. It's really nice to look at when the pieces all just land in the perfect place. And he was going perfect for a little while there, but had to do a little bit of burning because of that high dependency he had. Looks like Ian's also burning. And yeah, gonna actually be a 100k lead now for Doge, which is better than what he had at transition. So definitely actually playing better on 19 than he was on 18. Or wait, no, he was already in the lead on 18, so either way, he's playing good.
That's the bottom line. He's playing good. Ian looking to kind of get this board fixed up. That S is not what he wanted. He would love the Z better. So he's going to dig out for a little bit. He's at 638. Doge in control at 706. Lumber going to come in. There's a Tetris. He'll go to 737. We're on level 25s here. Doge, another clean stack. And there's another Tetris. That power of the tap, Hydrantdude, allows him to kind of play that way where that left is not built out that much.
Yeah, I think I think he's doing a good job of keeping his left built out. I don't think he would need to be an extremely fast tapper to play the way he's stacking now, which is generally what you want to be doing. You want to be playing pretty below your tap threshold in a match, because that way, if you miss something, you always have the opportunity to get it back over. So I think he's doing the right thing here and playing really clean on this 19 right now.
This is a very good game. Yeah, we're at 874 for Doge, 781 for Ian. We're on level 27, so Ian's going to have to really ramp it up here, Hydrantdude, in order to catch. The Doge is unstoppable right now. He's at 908. He wants to go to max out city here.
Yeah, if Doge gets his full score potential here, Ian cannot chase this down. But if he blinks here and doesn't quite get it, he's only got 2 Tetrises left, so the best he can do is well, just short of max out. Well, actually no, he's good at kill stream too, so he could even max.
And here we go. He's at 984. There's a triple to go to 980, 995. It will just be short on that left side. Ian's at 918 with only one more Tetris available. He's waiting on the long bar. Hits the S-spin. There's the long bar. What can he do? He's at 956, but he's way too high and not enough to help. And he's going to be done at 956. Doge comes back strong for game number 2. And the Titans of Tap are tied 1-1 apiece. GG's.
Yeah, once we hit 26 there, it was basically over for Ian because Doge just played perfect for the whole time. So, wasn't much he could do to chase that down besides have a better lead earlier on. He did actually make a dent in the lead because considering that he transitioned 70k behind, he was only 50k behind at the end. So, good play by Ian, and you really can't fault a 950. Like, there's nothing wrong with that score. It just doesn't work out every time.
Yeah, it's a very, very strong game for both. And we're going to have to get them going faster because Doge's mom says she's going to cut the breaker off in his room. So they're ready. So let's not delay them. Hydrantdude, count them down for game number 3. It's a crucial one.
3, 2, 1, Tetris. Right on time. Both of the Z's start putting it in very different places. And it's like it works out for both of them, so interesting openers.
Yeah, indeed. It's always fun to watch when players get the same piece to begin and where their placement goes. I feel like it's a 50-50 crapshoot, you know. Half the time they're going to start off and put in the same spot. The other half is where it's like, what are you guys doing? It's like, why would he put it there? And it turns out it ends up working out. It ends up working out that, you know, neither build was the wrong one. It's just they see it differently.
Yeah, it's surprising how much difference there is in openers in NES because you think that people would be able to work out what the perfect opener is, like for every piece. But the thing is that we haven't done that yet. We haven't really solved the problem of where you put pieces to begin. And so you see a lot of variety in it, and it's always interesting because, I mean, there really aren't that many bad moves with an opener. Like, most of them are going to be acceptable. So it's always fun to look at what everybody does.
Agreed. The different mindsets are what people can use to analyze and get a sense of, you know, trying to say to yourself, well, I see why they did that. Do I agree with it? And maybe incorporate it with your play style. Maybe it enhances your game a little bit, but to each their own. Agreed. 139 for Doge, 183 for Ian. The Titans of Tap in a crucial game number 3. And thank you for the follow. Getting a bunch of follows here. Let's give shout outs to people who were following. Did not do that. There's a ton of you. Who knows? Maybe these are all like bot follows.
you sign up for some follows from bigfollows.com.
Apparently I did. When that happened, oops. Yeah, all these follows are just happening. You know, I heard recently, Hydrantdude, that some streamers have been saying that like they had like 40 or so followers just coming in, just like everybody following, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, they're just bots. They're just bots.
Yeah, that's weird. I haven't heard of that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's happening.
Yeah, it looks like it's happening right now. It's just so many follows coming in. So if you're a legit,
heard of any of these people,
clearly, if you're a legit Twitch person, then I appreciate your follow. If you're a bot, then you'll get banned once the stream is done.
Friendly Week. Following the channel, maybe that one's legit.
That might be legit. Is Friendly Week legit? Anybody know? Score check 305 for Doge, 256 for Ian. So we continue on.
Yep, they're Doge getting up to a pretty good lead here early on. So I remember earlier they were pretty much even. So I wonder what happened to Ian, because it didn't look to me like either of them was digging. But I guess things just weren't working out for Ian. But now Doge has his own dig, so I guess it can even out again. Yeah, we're just about together again.
Score here for Ian. He'll go to 327. Doge at 359 will add his score to go to 382. So I asked Hydrantdude if he remembered playing Ian, and of course he remembered playing Ian, because how could I forget? I'm an idiot. You played Ian at the CTWC, Hydrantdude. You played him in the top 4 that he was talking about in the promo. You played him in the elimination game where both of you were fighting to get to that losers finals. And how can I forget that? I was there calling the damn match. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember that match. It was a pretty good one. I think we both kill screened most of the games, or actually I might have topped out early a couple of times. I don't know, but I think there were max stats involved. It was a great match between both of us.
It was a good one. Yes. Score check 400,000 now for Ian. 459 for Doge. So as mentioned, Doge is the 3rd ever Kingsman Invitational Tournament champion. He won it back in August of 2020. He beat Hydrantdude in the semifinals and then beat Noel in the finals to earn the right to get a free qualifying entry. And he made the most of it, Hydrantdude. He qualified in the top 64 and got to play with the best. And he had a nice showing there. He did pretty well. Obviously, his first time out. So I'm sure the nerves are probably there playing on the biggest stage of them all. But he has shown that he has grown as a player, and as mentioned, I think some little more work on his consistency, and he can definitely be one of the biggest threats in Classic Tetris.
Ooh, wow, that was a really nice burn from Doge, setting up all the levels perfectly. That's one that I didn't see there, so really nice stacking from Doge right now, and another 570 transition. I think that's the same as... Actually, no, he got a low 5 the last time. It was Ian who was 470. But
Correct.
Either way, that's a great transition for match play, and already set up for another great game.
Yeah, he's just getting droughted heavily right now. It taps over the
Oh,
square!
dear.
Gets the lumbar over. Oh dear, says Hydrantdude. Without question. How difficult is that tap of the square to that left side, Hydrant?
I don't know, but I couldn't do it, so it's pretty hard.
Daddy Tetris, yeah, from Doge at 659, cleared away, got the right back open, and he has to close it when the lumbar is coming. Oh my word, look at this kid. Amazing tapping ability. You're watching a titan of tap play here at Tetris Friendlies Reckoning. Ian, no slouch himself, doing everything he can. He's got a good board. Had a nice high left, had to use a couple of lumbars to skim, and he's got to use this lumbar to reopen the right. Tetris for Doge. Doge at 745. Ian slams one to go to 634. It's a little over 100,000 point lead. Ian's going to slam another one to go to 661. He's on the chase. We're on level 22. Doge at 746. He really is running. But now he's in a bit of a trouble here, Hydrant.
Yeah, needs to get something to the left side. He'll be able to get that T over. There we go. All right, that's much better for Doge, but it does cost him a few burn lines, which I don't know if Ian's taken those burns yet. So could be a chance here. Another mistap from Doge. That is unfortunate, but he should be able to resolve that with a long bar. He got one.
I don't know if he he hurdles that long bar over to the left. I think he misdropped that Z piece there. Totally don't think he intended on that placement. And now he's getting some nasty pieces. Triple here with a long bar and a double there. He would love a T for that left side. And he'll use the L for the split double. Or the J, excuse me.
Now this right here is a tough spot to get a Tetris because you have to tap 4 times exactly. If you over tap it, I mean, I guess it's not too much of a problem, but you still have to get another long bar. And Doge is playing way ahead in lines here. He's 10 lines ahead with the same score, so Ian's actually in a great position right now to take this one.
Although Doge hits another Tetris to keep himself a little distant. Actually, they're 3,000 points behind. behind now. And Ian hits another one. Ian has been playing so well. I love his stacking. He just builds that left out so well, and he uses that right efficiently. He's at 888, Doge at 887. It's neck and neck here, Hydrantdude.
Yeah, Ian with just some great confidence on stacking out the left side, and Doge getting a little droughted here. Can he solve this? Let's see.
Oh, he got that lumbar over. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a hard tap. But I think even if he gets out of this, it might be over because Ian's not stopped scoring, and Doge needs a max out basically. Can he get the T-spin? No T.
Yeah, he's running out of lines here. He's running out of room. He's at 909. Ian's already maxed out, and he's going to go into kill screen at A67. Doge fought hard like hell, but he'll top out too at 947. Almost 100,000 point difference. Ian Nibba, too strong for game 3, has taken it 2-1. GG's.
Doge has left the room. I wonder if he's dealing with the breaker situation. Alright, he's back.
He's probably telling Mom, I'm about to lose one more game. Don't worry, I'm almost done.
Yeah, wow, awesome game there for both players. I think Ian had a low 500 transition, so another 520 post there from Ian, which is just incredible. We got 2 in a row, and 2 kill screens from both players. It's just the kind of match you want to see. $900s and max outs across the board.
Yeah, it's been a really good game here. They played so well. Have a ready from Doge. We'll just need a ready from Ian. He said he just needs a moment, so that's not a problem. Really enthralling games here.
Yeah, they've just been tearing it up on the post transition here. Nobody really blinking or getting into too much of a dig. Well, actually, Doge did dig for the end of that game, but even so, crazy posts, crazy transitions, just absolutely stellar performances.
No disappointment in these games. They've been playing very well. Have it ready from Ian. Doge was ready to go. Let's continue. Pivotal game 4 is up and begins in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, we were looking at most of Doge's game there, but Hydrantdude, what phenomenal play from Ian. I always love that he really does a nice job of that left side, keeping it very nice and built, and then he uses that right for the skims and the scores. Impressive, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like one of my problems as a stacker is that I tend to get overly focused on getting Tetris ready, and then I also tend to be very scared to build out my left because I'm worried that I'm gonna miss drop. So it ends up with me making pretty flat stacks, and so if I can get the perfect RNG, it does sort of work out. But otherwise, I usually end up in trouble if I get up too high. So I think it's really a great strength to have the confidence to just put everything left and know that it's just gonna work out, because it generally does. And yeah, it's just really great from Ian in general.
Yeah, had a really strong game 3 there. Doge obviously played very well too. Just Ian went really bonkers when we got to 19 plus. So we're at 77,000 for Ian, 82,000 for Doge. It's 2-1 in favor of Ian. The Titans of Tap dueling here. Doge would like to tie it up and head to the decider. Ian would like to wrap it up and maybe enjoy the Hawaiian sun.
Yeah, it's not even noon yet for Ian. I think it's still in the morning over there. So,
yeah, they're about a 5-hour difference. So I think yeah, it should be past noon.
Is it 5 hours? I thought it was 6.
Well, who knows? Daylight savings time, but
Yeah.
generally certain it was 5 hours, but maybe depends on what island he's on.
Maybe. Ian will have to tell me what time it is after this. He loves telling me it's really late for him and he's got to go to bed when it's very much not late.
That's all you kids are night owls, man. I mean, you stay up pretty late. They said he put up 5 there.
Yeah, I think he's trying to say 5 and below, but it doesn't work there.
Here's that I was telling you he is 5 hours behind, so.
Oh, that's probably what. Okay, yeah.
He's giving you that Hawaii 5. Oh, baby. That's with Doge. Doge will go to 230. Ian cleaning up a little bit at 181.
Actually, come to think of it, maybe he misdropped that J because he took his hand off the controller without rotating the second time. That's probably what happened. But I'll have to clean that up for a little while. It's gonna allow Doge to get actually pretty far ahead because he's already 100k behind. So Doge has got a lot of leeway here.
Nice triple there for Ian to go to 196. Doge at 279. I wonder if that was a intended drop or might have been a misdrop, but it worked out because that J is tucked nicely by Ian. And now he's trying to figure out what can he use. He probably had some square opportunities there, Hydrant. I think he had the square to use for a double. Instead, he's finding a different solution.
No, I think the burn height was not correct for a square. If you put a square, it would leave a hole in the bottom. But he was waiting on a Z or a T in that situation. And he's not getting out of the dig. He's getting pretty unlucky here. So hopefully he can... Yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to work out.
He's finding the right
Almost
solves
there.
now. That T will do it. And there you go. He's got the right side open. So nice job by Ian. He's at
Still playing
216.
conservative with putting that T in the well when he really didn't need to. But yeah, that's a huge deficit right now for Ian. So he's gonna have to hope for something that happened to Doge on the 19, I think. But always play these games out. You never know what can happen.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, Miles was agreeing with me in the chat. He thought he could put the square there too. I'll have to go back and look at the
Well,
replay.
maybe I'm blind. That's two against one. So maybe I'm the one.
Well, then again, Miles also wears glasses, so who knows?
Well, I wear glasses too. So.
Well, once in a while we see you, right? You got that Clark Kent look, right? 313 for Ian, 494 for Doge. Doge is looking to try to run away with this one, Hydrantdude. He doesn't want to go down in flames. He wants to send us to the decider where anything will go.
Yeah, he's about to put down another great transition. He's had 3 500k transitions so far. And this one's going to be... Can that 600? Not sure. I don't think it can, but it might.
You can get 3 more Tetrises here, valued at 22 apiece, so you're looking at 66 and change. So he'll be just shy. And he will go to 548 on the transition here. So here we go. He's off and running again. Ian has also reached... He's at 372. He's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, with a 300k transition against a 500k, what you really need is just for the other player to either dig the entire 19 or top out. That's the only 2 ways you're going to win here. So, Ian can just keep it together and hope for something to happen to Doge. That's his win condition. Always got to play the kill screen. Ooh! Doge might be able to get over.
Man,
Oh my god!
How did he get the lumbar over?
Wait, another one! He needs another! Oh no!
He's gonna hang that other. Oh my god! How did he get that lumbar over before? But then he's run out of top power. Ian is getting up high too. Good lumbar flat for Ian. He'll get the right side open for the dead. He catches. Ian needs to get to 604. He needs 153,000 points, and he's on level 22. He has the runway to do it, Hydrant.
Yeah, Ian can basically just coast out to this victory if he plays all the way the kill screen. It's pretty unlikely he'll have less than enough. So, yeah, we'll just be burning this down. Again, the score to beat 603. Or 604 is safe.
604 to win, of course, yeah. 603, 540. Here's Doge's final score. Pumpy put it in the chat for us. There's a Tetris on road 2 for Ian. He goes to 497. And he has cleaned this up, and he's going to look to rebuild. He's going in for the kill, Hydrantdude. And he's going to go left well. But he'll clear it away
He's gonna
instead.
take the trip.
Yeah. Was not getting the pieces
3
to
more
set up.
touches from here is all he needs. So shouldn't take too much longer. Setting up a nice right well. And there's 1. 2 more.
Yeah, he's doing his proper building here.
Gonna take all the safe skims he needs to. A couple holes there, but those should resolve pretty cleanly. Will he go for the touches here? Probably not. Yeah, takes the triple. 557, just still 2 more Tetrises. Or really a Tetris and a triple could... Well, a couple triples. But he'll probably be ready to finish this one out. 1 more. And there it is. 623.
Bangering Tetris in Nibba shows that his tap is more powerful tonight. And he gets to say game 4 is no more. Hydrantdude, there he is. We're going to put him on the screen in just a moment, but what a finish from Ian. There he is, the winner of the Titans of Tap. Well done.
Yeah, we had two great games in the middle that they split, and then Doge was the one who contributed more early top outs. That's basically what spelled the victory for Ian here. So I guess we're seeing that, as I said, Ian was the more consistent player between the two, and that's what wins you matches. So great stuff there.
Without question, he played exceptionally well. You know, kudos to Doge. Doge obviously gave one away in the first one. You don't want to do that, but after that, he really showed you why he's so good. Played a hell of a game. Had to go really the distance in a couple of them. Ian had to max out one game to win. So really, I mean, these are the Titans of Tap, without question. And these are strong players that I'm sure when we finally get word on what's going on with C2WC for 2021, whether it be live or online once again, one way or another, I think these guys will find a way to be there regardless.
He's confirming that his hand was telling me the time. So that is...
Well,
I was the misinterpreter.
Well, they put up 6 fingers, so I don't know. What is it, 6 a.m.? Can't be that. But it's 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. on the East Coast. Come on. What are you doing, bro? But nonetheless, GG's there. Ian Nibba, the winner. Well done.